Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and in today's video we're going to talk about the ongoing Easter egg hunt that is happening in Fort de Vaux. So if you don't know, last night some people discovered that you can now open the door that is titled ISOLEMENT in Fort de Vaux right by the B flag. Now I won't show you how to open this. Danny on PC already made a pretty good guide on how to open this specific door. I'll link to that video in the description down below if you want to start participating in the Easter egg hunt. Now, I was in a Fort de Vaux server, and there was one other guy there that had previously opened the door before I got there. So right now, what we can see inside the isolement chamber, there is a portrait of a white horse on the ground that seems to have 2 scratch marks on it, and it is indestructible. Now, first things first, white horse, why does it have to do with the apocalypse, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Does that mean that there are some things hidden in the apocalypse DLC? Absolutely no idea. I think this is going to be quite the Easter egg hunt. Next thing, there are 2 valves on the wall that you can seem to interact with, but they don't really move. So then, with the guy that was in the server, he told me that you have to throw grenades down the hole that is inside the isolement chamber. Every time you hear like a pipe dragging across the floor, and then you'll hear some weird noises like somebody screaming or like in pain down there. And after you do that 5 times at the precise moment that after you hear the pipe dragging, he will then like flush a toilet / open a door, and then you'll be able to go and open that first valve on the top right hand. And then after you open that valve, you can see that water starts dripping from it. Also, to be noted, there are some symbols kind of like scribbled behind those pipes. And there's also some of those symbols scribbled in the showers by the D flag. So if we fast forward to the showers, the last shower door, or the first one from the right, if you open that door and look on the right-hand wall, there are also some scribbles there. So after having released what we belovedly call to him Greg, apparently that's his name down there, his name is Greg, once you throw those grenades down there and you open the pipe, water starts dripping. You go to the shower, and then if you lay down in the shower, just stand in the shower, not make too much noise, you can kind of hear a pipe dragging the exact same way from the first time when you're in that shower. It kind of sounds like behind a wall or something. And that's where we are as of right now, where I am. And we all need to like figure out this Easter egg together, because I think it's going to be quite a difficult one. Something to note though, the symbols that are on the shower wall and behind the pipes kind of look like an ancient form of writing or communication called cuneiform, which was something by the ancient Sumerian alphabet. It kind of looks like it a little bit. At the same time, kind of not. It's very difficult to tell what it actually is. But if you do know what it is, leave it in the comments down below. There's probably something to do with that specific writing. Also, the pipes that come out from the isolement chamber go pretty much throughout Fort de Vaux, having valves throughout the pipeline all the way to the shower, where there is 1 valve next to it. So there's probably something to do with the valves throughout Fort de Vaux that you have to open so the flow keeps going to the shower. It's a really complicated Easter egg. And there's also on top of that 2 tweets that both community managers for Battlefield and EA tweeted. I'll put them on screen right now. So the first one is from Dan Mitri, and it goes as follows. The creative side of the mind is enlightened upon the agitation of the inner beast. After his roar and intestinal strain, a hand's count of shrapnel fed to it will lead to silence. #isolement. So that was probably the what was referring to whatever was down there. If you feed him shrapnel, so fragmentation grenades, it will lead to silence. So either killing him or freeing him. And then the one by Jeff Braddock goes, the logical side of the mind is enlightened by the disturbance of Byzantine innards. The aggravated nodule will be remedied with a half a century's impact. #isolement. So that's where I stopped trying to. I had other stuff to do, so I stopped there. But there's definitely something to do with the pipes that come out from the isolement chamber after you open them, and there's valves across Fort de Vaux. Probably also something to do with the symbols that are on the wall behind the pipes and in the shower. So there's a whole lot of stuff to take into account here, as well as the portrait of the white horse. Is that relevant? Is that not relevant? So there's a whole Easter egg hunt going on right now in Battlefield 1, and it is quite interesting indeed. So if you want to participate in the Easter egg hunt, I will leave a link to the Battlefield Easter egg hunter Discord. A lot of knowledgeable people that in there that want to find out this Easter egg. So if you know anything, or like find out anything, leave it in the comments down below. I'm really interested to keep going on the hunt, maybe a little bit later today or tomorrow. While you're down there, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I release Battlefield and first-person shooter-related videos pretty much every day. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.